ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Maybe you are watching this late in the evening. Good evening. This is the A Plus Drive Show, and we host it here on the Pentecost University on Pentecost Radio 96.1 FM. We are streaming live also on Facebook at Christian Fiado. The Fiado, the Christian is CHRISTIAN, and Fiado FIADO. We are going to treat exciting topics as we usually do always, and today is going to be more productive as always. We'll be treating the topic excelling at the university, and I'm so glad and fortunate to have my fellow colleagues here to join us for this discussion. Obviously, you might see two beautiful ladies at my left and right, and at my right is
Nelsa.
Nilsa, and at my
Nanaja.
okay, great. So obviously, you are waiting to hear who is in the middle. And of course, we have here our special guest speaker, and he is the SRC president for Pentecost University, and he is by the name His Excellency Daniel A.J. Damte. Thanks for having you, Sir Daniel.
Thank you very much, sir.
Most welcome, sir. Okay. So, before we further our discussions, we'll be, as I said earlier, we'll be treating a topic on excelling at the university. And somebody might ask, what's the whole concept about this episode or this season on the A Plus Drive Show? So we are going to touch on topics which are going to enhance your decisions whilst at the university, your spiritual life, your social life, and your studies and all of it. So we are hoping you enjoy our discussion. Maybe before I begin, maybe I would like Mr. AJ to share with us something small about himself and his current role at Pentecost University.
Okay, sir. Well, thank you so much, and
Thank
I would like to thank you and your team for this great opportunity to be on your show. Yeah, and also I would like to extend my greetings to all your listeners. Yes, and those that have been supporting team, and also to the entire students of Pentecost University. Yes, and for about myself
you. Yes, sir.
and how far I've been here, it's all about God. Yes, because even when I tell you where I began schooling, you'll be shocked.
Oh, wow.
Yes, that I've never been in any preparatory school before.
Oh, amazing.
Yes, yeah, from government school,
Okay.
La Quantanay, Madina,
Oh, wow.
Dome MA.
Wow.
So I've been in this, our Kokonte and
Oh,
Abenkwa.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, from primary,
Okay.
JHS, yes.
Mm.
Yes, that's where I began my school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I went to senior high school at Osino Presby.
Osino
Osino Presby. See,
Okay.
it's not like one of the big schools.
Oh, sure.
Yes, yeah,
So you
but
know.
yes, but Osino is kind of one of the good schools that I can
Wow.
recommend
Oh,
for any students out there.
okay.
Yeah, and so right from Osino, I went to Westport.
Wow.
Yes, to study but executive diploma in banking and
Oh,
finance.
great.
Yes,
So you actually read banking and
yes,
finance.
banking and
Oh,
finance.
amazing.
Before I continue, yeah, to do accounting at Pentecost University.
Oh, right, right,
Yes.
right.
So far, that has been the journey.
The journey
Yes,
so
sir.
far.
Yes.
He seems to have, beautiful experience, and of course, sometimes we all don't know the backgrounds of people. But wait, before he mentioned his primary school way back in Lang Quantanay,
Yeah, La
right?
Quantanay.
Yeah, it reminds me of a funny video though. That's hot mental funny video. Anyways, as a surprise to our fellow participants, I would like to ask Mary of a private school if she can share that with us.
Oh yeah, for sure. Actually, I also attended Mamprobi Methodist Primary School.
Oh,
Yes, it's also a government school.
Yeah,
In
sure.
a mission school as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then it is a primary school. It doesn't have a JHS.
Oh,
So
okay.
I later went to Mamprobi 5.
Oh, okay.
It's also a government school.
Mm.
Yes. So basically, that
Nice.
is it. And SHS was Mount Persec.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, Mount Pompensec.
Yes.
Nice one. I think I have a girlfriend there. Okay, do you know something? Can you share with us the role you play here at Pentecost University? Quite a lot, right?
Quite a lot.
Okay.
I'm doing a lot of things in Pentecost University, I would say, because I'm part of the mass theater and mass choir. So currently, I'm the president for Mass. That is how we call it.
Oh,
So
okay.
Mass, we are connected. So
Hey.
I'll be glad if you all
Okay.
yeah. So when we say Mass, then
Okay.
you respond, we are connected. Wakanda forever.
Hey, Wakanda.
Mass,
We are connected.
Yes.
Wakanda forever.
Oh, no, it's not
Amazing. That's right. That's
yes,
right. Okay.
and also the treasurer for Hamsa Pentecost University. That
Wow.
is Human Resource Students Association.
Okay.
Yeah. So currently, that is.
Wow, wow. I guess we have amazing people on our show today. Let's also hear from Neil, sir.
Oh, okay, so actually,
Okay.
from Malco School Complex,
Wow.
yes, I think going to JHS, I had to switch to a government school to help mommy out with her chores and all that. So I found myself in Galilea DA1
Oh, okay.
assembly. Yes.
Wow.
Then moving on, I furthered in grades up past my senior high school.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and then
Okay.
currently a nursing student
Oh, wow.
at Pentecost University.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Do you look forward to? I think that question will come in as His Excellency goes on to explain our stance. Those
Sure.
questions will come in.
Exactly.
Okay, so actually, I'm also from my JHS school is just Mensado Memorial School here in Soto, yes. And I also attended SHS at St. Martin Senior High School at Nsawo Madreji. And shout outs to Reverend Honorable Arnold Dompre. He used to help our house very much. I was in Dompre house actually. And of course, I'm here in Pentecost University. And I also studied business management with AB here on Pentecost University. I graduated last year and currently furthering my studies. Okay, so we'll move straight ahead to our discussion for today. And maybe you might have a little bit of switch ups in our conversations. Might bring you guys together to share contributions, and as well, if you have any questions to His Excellency, we can do that, sir. Okay, sir. So, can you ask when you mentioned a bit about your background, I realized you were more centered on exploring with your education, like moving higher and higher. So you previously said you were studying banking and finance from another institution before entering Pentecost University. Can you share with us the whole ideology behind education and why you should maybe further it up?
Oh, okay. Thank you so much for this question.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I think right after senior high school, together with my friends, we were able to set up some business.
Okay.
Yes, and they are making money, but they wasn't able to continue school again because they thought that, oh, we are making money, so that's all.
Okay.
This world, living this world is about making money. Yeah, but I am having a vision. I want to get to somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, and I believe that it's only education that cannot take me to that particular place. Yeah. So education in our system now is the key. Yeah, the world is changing, and each and everyone must at least have a degree.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my mentality. That's what I believe in. So I believe that as an individual, you should take education very serious because education is the only key that will take you to some places. You might be having money, though, but there are some places without education, you won't be able to feel comfortable. Then you might be welcomed, but because you don't have any education background,
Okay.
someone will take advantage of it to take something valuable from you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to me, I believe that education is very important. So I don't joke with my education.
Wow.
I'm always working on it,
Wow.
still pushing.
Well, as you keep saying, you keep working on it and still push. This brings me to the question: how are you able to sustain your strategies to achieve your goals at the university?
Yes, thank you. Yes, I have this theory that God is the holy person, is the first person who planned. Because reading the Bible from Genesis, you know that from the beginning, God planned that I will use these days to create the world. And on the last day, which is the seventh day, I will rest. It means that He planned. And reading the Bible after each day, you realize that after each performing or creating something,
Okay.
he will look at it that, oh, it's okay, it's good. Then you proceed to the next day. Mean that God plan. So as an individual that God has created us as his own image, we have to also plan. So
Okay.
I'm always working with my plan.
Mm.
So I have my plan that I'm working towards it.
Mm.
So always I stick to it. That, oh, I have to do this. At the end of the year I have to achieve this particular goal.
Okay.
Yes, though there might be challenges. But once you have your plan, it will always keep you focused.
Okay.
Yeah, to achieve your goals.
Okay.
Yes.
Once you have your plan, it will always keep you focused to
Focus.
achieve your goals.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm sure our participants might have some questions for you. So, if you have any question, you can share or ask His Excellency.
Okay, so when you're talking, you're saying something like you planned and you also want to build yourself up. But here lies the case: you are the SRC president for Pentecost University, and you wouldn't get all the time to study and also upgrade yourself because of meetings and ups and downs. So how well do you manage all these things?
Yes, thank you so much. I think because of the plan,
Okay.
I knew that I would be the SLC president when I was in level 100.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
Yes. So the way I was studying wasn't like just a normal student. My target was to meet first class as level 300.
Hmm.
So level 400, I know that with the position I'll be facing some challenges. Yeah, so my GPA is already set. So now what's left for me is to defend that it will not reduce. I get it. Yeah, so but with the position you'll be facing challenges. Yes,
Okay.
the time factor as you said, though we all know the stress, but though I have the plan,
Yeah.
I'm always focused.
Okay.
Yes. Though I'll be facing challenges with my academics too, but my GPA is already set there.
Okay.
Now I'm focused on the position, trying to do the things that will, I mean, let me also feel that I've done something as the SRC president.
Okay.
Yes, the academics too is very important.
Mm.
Yes, at least with the little time, I make sure that I keep on learning. Let me focus on my academics too as well, because that's the main reason why I'm here.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
so I always try to balance it in a way. Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, so
Okay.
when you were talking, you made mention of you knowing you become the SRC president when you're in level 100. Was it a divine something? Maybe, as usual, some of us will be like, you prayed, God told you this, and that is what you do or something. So, how did you get to know that?
Yes, as you said, you pray. Something that you pray. Yes, I prayed about it. Yeah, but I also knew that there might be others that might also want pray to God. Yes, but it's all about your determination.
Okay.
You being focused, as I said earlier, you being determined, working towards it. Yeah, so though I had that in mind, and the way I started doing my things then changed.
Wow.
My appearance, my dressing, the way I treat people, the way I was talking to people
Okay.
changed. So even though if not being the SLC president, I was able to achieve something. So my relationship with people, other stuff on campus.
You
Yeah.
know, this reminds me in 2019. I actually competed with His Excellency in a business competition, Hot Prize.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes,
yes,
yes, yes, yes, I
We're
remember.
actually doing the moringa
Yes,
stuff.
yes,
Yeah, and
moringa.
I think he has not changed. He has been that consistent since level 100. The way he speaks, how he approaches people, and all of that. He has been so consistent with that, and I think that's commendable. And of course, you are not like it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, so maybe perhaps you might have found me typing on my phone or paying attention to my phone. You should know you must take notes. So whilst you are speaking, you can also take notes and have an idea of whatever we are sharing. So Nelsa, do you have any follow-up question before I ask him the next one?
Actually, it was
Okay.
about how good he was able to manage his leadership role
Okay.
with his academics. But
Okay.
I think I've gotten a lot from what you just said about effective planning, and then I think actually what I got was knowing your purpose.
Knowing your purpose.
Yes, because I got to know that he knew what he wanted, and then how well to go about it. So he started planning in first year before he got to. Yes,
Wow.
so I think I've had enough of what I needed to know.
To know. Oh,
Yes.
great. Amazing. So, from Nils's question, it brings me to the point to ask you, what are some of the particular traits someone wants to be successful or excel at the university have? What are some of the kind of traits, either spiritual, social, or whatever?
Yes, this question reminds me from level handling.
Okay.
I was able to develop this habit of every evening going to the lecture hall to learn.
Hmm.
I will not stay in my room
Hmm.
to watch movie. No, it became part of me
Hmm.
that I'll go to the lecture hall every night, 6 to 10 p.m. to study.
Hmm.
Yeah, and you can only do these things being disciplined.
Okay.
Yes, being disciplined to your own self.
Hmm.
Yeah, so you set your timetable, you make sure you go by it. Yeah, though there might be other things that might cross you, but you should always know that this is what you want to achieve.
Okay.
Yes, you always focus on being disciplined.
Okay.
Being disciplined is the only thing that I think as a student to achieve your goals, you should adapt.
You should be disciplined.
Discipline.
Amazing. Do you have any further questions? Wow. I like the sense of discipline, because sometimes when you set goals to achieve a particular grade in school, you actually find it challenging to achieve. And how has it been sustainable with you with the disciplinary aspect of that? I think you've been able to sustain it enough. I think
Oh yes.
Yeah.
To grade it,
Mhm.
80%.
30%. So what has been the challenges in the discipline side?
Yes. You see, you might set your goals. You might have the plans, what you want to achieve,
Okay.
but there are emergencies
Mm-hmm.
that are part of life, challenges that are bound to happen.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm always alert, expecting what challenges to come.
Okay.
Okay.
So when they just pop up, I know that I'm ready for you,
Okay.
and you are here. So I know how to work towards it.
Okay.
Yeah. So challenges are bound to happen. They are part
Okay.
of life. Yeah. So I might be in school, in the house. They will call me for an emergency.
Okay.
Yeah. There might be something somewhere that I had to attend to.
Yes.
But I know that within the week, I'm having some days that I rest.
Okay.
So working on those things, my resting days, I will sacrifice those days to cover half
Oh.
previous days.
Oh.
Yes.
That's amazing.
So, Mary, I think if I should count the number of questions, we've asked about 4 questions already. Yeah, so I don't know if you can ask maybe a 5th question of yours, if you don't mind.
Okay,
Yeah.
so my question I want to ask you: are you in a relationship? And if yes, how do you blend your academics, your leadership roles, your spiritual life, and your relationship?
Oh yes, I'm in a relationship.
Okay.
Yes. And it all comes back to my plan.
Okay.
That by the next 3 years from now, I know that I'll be getting married.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
We've noted it now. Your students are watching you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that by the next 10 years, I'll be focusing on my
Okay.
political agenda.
Wow.
Yes, and my
Amazing.
business.
Amazing.
So it's a
Amazing.
plan
Mhm.
that I'm working towards it.
Mhm.
Though, as I said earlier, there might be challenges.
Yes.
But these are the plans that I'm working towards.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
at least not achieving all 100%. I might meet 80% of it. It's a pass
Yes.
mark. 80 is a
Sure.
pass mark.
It's a
75 is a
pass
pass mark.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
always aiming high towards it.
Okay.
Yes. And you said about the spiritual life.
Yes,
of
sir.
it. So on campus, you see there are some people that they are always spiritual, always praying, always praying.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know,
Yes, sir.
to me, I pray to God.
Okay.
I pray to God, but not always.
Okay.
Not always that I sacrifice all my time at the church room, because I believe that God will bless you through the things that you be doing.
Okay.
So you can't always be at
Okay.
the church
Yes, sir.
and leaving your books down or
Behind.
your business plan somewhere, thinking that God should go to the room and bring the books to you. No, it's not
Okay.
possible.
Yes, sir.
So as you pray to God, you set your time, maybe every day, 1 hour with God, done with it, then the rest you focus on your what? Your books. The same God will be with you, will help you to excel. Like, that's it.
Amazing,
So,
amazing.
how did you go about choosing Pentecost University or your university, and also the course you wanted to pursue here? Because most of the students or most of the youth, we find it challenging when maybe mommy wants you to do this, daddy wants you to do this, and you want to do this. So, how were you able to go about that?
Yes. I am a member of the Church of Pentecost, but I'm not here because I'm a member.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes. It's through research. I make use of the internet a lot.
Okay.
Yes. So I think right after senior high school, I was always on the net, doing my research, knowing the university that I can work, I can go and achieve my goals.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Though someone might ask, Legon, KNUST, UCC, why not that place?
Okay.
Yeah. What I wanted to achieve, though I was planning of attending a school within this region, which is Accra region, Accra, and Legon. I tried, but the course they offered, that wasn't what I want to
Oh, wow.
pursue.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so they gave me marketing. I know it will be a follow-up question.
Obviously.
So they gave me marketing, and I was
Okay,
like,
yeah, yeah.
oh no, that's not what I want to do.
Okay.
Not because I want to go to school, so I want to be there.
Do
No.
anything. Yeah.
Yes, and with the accounting, offering accounting here at Pentecost University, or you see, from banking finance to accounting, see, they are kind of related.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see, it's because of my strength. I knew that when it comes to mathematics, calculations, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Good at that.
Unlike some of us.
Yeah, so leading to that, I was also working towards the course that will help
you
me in
that
that side.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how come I'm offering.
Can you share any helpful tips to our fellow friends who have maybe find their way wanting, even as they are in the university, as in the particular course to study, and also those who are yet to enter into the university? What should be their main target on choosing a particular course to study?
Yes. I think the first thing that I would say is the personal organization. And it comes with knowing yourself.
Okay.
You knowing yourself and accepting yourself. So you know yourself, you know your strength, and you know your weaknesses. Yes. And this will lead you to do more research.
Okay.
And research is not only being on the net, you can be asking questions from your lecturers, your colleagues, your siblings, asking more questions. Always try to ask questions. So asking questions will help you to get your answers,
Okay.
to plan. So the answers that will help you to know, or that will help you to take your decision, to know the next steps to take.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think these are the things that they should try to.
Okay. Thank you so much, His Excellency. So, Nilsa, you have any follow-up question?
Yeah, I
Yes.
had one question actually.
Okay.
So, actually, you spoke about you coming from a JHS, a primary school from the government institution. I wouldn't say, but this make me know that maybe you might be from a very humble home.
Okay.
And then there are people out there that have the mentality that if you found yourself in a government institution, a government school, primary, because of their infrastructures and all that, you might not have much knowledge. People believe that those kids grow up to be traders
Low
or
up there.
the low IQ and everything. So, as someone who is coming down from a government school, how would you influence the youths who are found wanting to back up their dreams and then have a very good future or responsibilities?
Yes, so thank you so much. Yeah. Then, way back JHS, I said to myself that I will be the president of Ghana someday.
Wow.
Yes.
Amen.
So, having that in mind, I was asking questions. My siblings, my senior brother who has been like a role model, I always go to him. Like, Didi, I want to be the president of Ghana someday. How? You focus on your books. Yes.
Okay.
And with the government school, you see, the challenges that we normally face is that because it's government, the seriousness from the teachers not there. Not like the the private side, always the writers, the headmasters will be on them.
To
Yes.
study and all of that.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
The teachers sometimes will just come, not do anything. The seriousness is not there
Okay.
for the government
So,
to say. So that's why other people have this mentality that those attending government school, they know and other stuff. Yeah, but you being there, I would just advise you that be focused. Know what you want to achieve.
Okay.
Don't be discouraged. Life is not one state or one place. You move on.
Okay.
So when you change your location, you will find new people. Yeah. So always be focused. You will change your location. Have one agenda. Have one vision, and it will still keep you moving.
So, His Excellency said, be focused, have one agenda, have one vision, and that will help you also to achieve whatever you want to achieve. And I think we have some few minutes to end our program discussion. And he said something meaningful about the experiences in university and all of that. Can you share with us one of your most challenging times in leadership? And if you can recommend, why should one individual pick up leadership roles at the university?
Yes.
Does it also sum up to you excelling at the university?
Yeah. This reminds me of just last month. A colleague came to me and was like, Danny, why this position? You should have been somewhere, but I told him that no, I know what I want to do. I know what I want to achieve. Despite the challenges in my mind, I know they are bound to happen. Okay. Challenges can appear anytime, anywhere. So as being the leader, expect that there will be challenges. Okay. So being the SRC president here, though I've been facing a lot of challenges, and even becoming the SRC president not just by appointment, but through election.
Oh, okay,
yes. So you might definitely have opponents.
Okay.
Yes, he might be having supporters who might still hate you, want you down, to say things about you. They are all bound to happen. It all depends on you, the individual, to know what you want to achieve. Yeah, so I would advise all university students to be focused and be ready to take up leadership position because it builds you as an individual. Yeah, so it will give you experience in public speaking. Yeah, and also building your confidence level. Yeah, and a whole lot. It also gives you a chance to meet a lot of people out there. Even being a course rep, you'll be able to engage your lecturers. Yeah, your HOD. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Which just a member of the class might not have that chance to do that.
Yes,
being the SRC president, you meet ministers, MPs, CEOs. It's a way of you building yourself, creating links and connections out there. Yeah, so I will encourage all students to be ready to go into leadership.
Wow, great. If you have any questions.
So, from your interactions, you made a statement that you want to be the president for our noble country. Yes. So I wanted to ask you, how then do you intend to build the network, or how do you build your network when Pentecost University has the few students here compared to Legon, Tech, UCC? And I know the SRC presidents, they also, most of them have the same dream to become the president of this country. So how then do you build the network to get the people who would support you and all that? Sometimes you would have the party, yes, but the people to support you, because even in the party, there are other contestants in the party. So how do you build the network and the connections to get all that?
Yes, thank you so much. As at now, Daniel, I'm not looking at my surrounding. Yeah. Though I might need my surrounding, but I'm not looking at it as something that will limit me. Yeah, the limitations that I have in my list, I don't consider it as facts. Yeah, though there might be limitations out there. Yeah, but you having the vision, Yeah, you knowing what you want to achieve. Yeah, you still all that you have to do that you have to find your ways out there. Yeah, knowing how to approach our MPs. Yeah, but the most important thing is your work and taking advantage of the office given to you to perform. Yeah, sometimes you do something and they will see it out there and they will approach you because now they need the students most out there. The companies out there want to come in and screw you. Yeah, so you have to, I mean, avail yourself. Yeah, ready to work with them.
So I believe social media marketing is also
Yes.
plays with this. Your
Yes.
role. Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Very well.
Okay.
Very well. Very well.
Okay. 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 So if any further question from maybe perhaps our last battle question from Nelsa.
Okay, so actually, how has your university education impacted your career, your personal life, and then what will you put in the mindset of the youth, especially Pentecost University students, in their educational background?
Yes, coming to Pentecost University has really helped me because I was being addressed as the SLC president
Yes.
because of Pentecost University.
Okay.
Yes, being somewhere else might not give me that title. Let me put it here. So personally, Pentecost University has helped me build my leadership career. Yes, when it comes to career, as I said earlier, I wanted to be an accountant. Because I was having that in mind. Yes, I want to be the president of Ghana someday. But coming to Pentecost University, I'm level 400. I'm almost an accountant out there. So now I'm seeing myself to be an accountant.
A full grown one.
Full grown. So you see,
Yes,
yeah, so coming to Pentecost University, these are some of the things that really what I mean benefit from it. So my colleagues out there, Pentecost University students, what I would tell them is that here in Pentecost University there are a lot of things here. So they shouldn't just pass through, focus on only academics. Yes, they are lecturers here. They have companies. They have links through them. You can actually do something. Yeah, Pentecost University give out this entrepreneurship training and other stuff. At the end of your 4 years, you can at least have something, your own business. Yeah, because I know a lot of students that a lot of businessmen and women out there, they started from Pentecost University. Yeah, so I think Joe Metzel.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Your mentor is a
Metzel,
clear example.
yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah, and there are a lot of managers out there that have been able to reach them. That they are all students of Pentecost University.
Wow, wow. So thank you so much. I think we've learnt more from our Excellency President Daniel AJ Dante, and I think we'll be having some surprising questions for him. And but before we go to that end, let me just ask him if he can give us his top 3 points for all students in the university in how they can excel at the university. Then before we come with our surprises, let's just
Wow, surprising questions. Wow, imagine how. Oh, okay. So to all university students, what I would say is that you being at the university, one, you should know that you'll be out of the university. You're not going to be a university, that particular campus forever. It's within a certain period. Yeah. So the main reason why you being on that particular campus, being Pentecost University, Legon, UCC, KNUST, all campus, just make sure that you achieve the main reason why you on that particular campus. Yeah, so don't be out of school with what? Nothing. Even with nothing, not the main reason why we went to that particular campus. So that's the first thing that I would tell all students.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. And the next one is that not only the academic grades and the first class, second class, upper, lower that you achieve from the university. There are other skills. Yes, as we mentioned, Joe Metzel,
Yes.
he was studying marketing, but now he's a musician.
Yes,
Also.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know one student too. He was an accounting student, but now he's into one of the business. Yeah, some are into the political side
Yes.
of it. Oswald, some talk of Oswald, Daniel, so many. Yeah, so not only your academics, yeah, but you can also achieve certain what experience.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that field. And the last thing that I would tell all students that the person in your room, the person in your class, you don't know where you will meet that person tomorrow. Yeah. So try to build a very good relationship as you find yourself on campus, because some of your colleagues are managers' sons and daughters. Yeah. But this is what I've been saying.
Okay.
So tomorrow you might not help me, but you might know someone who
Can
help.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So
so true.
building that connection will really help. So these are the three things that I would tell all students that they should have it in mind and be focused.
Oh, wow. We are most grateful for having you. And I don't know if there are any last contributions
Okay, so
from our.
I would like to ask you, what do you suggest that the youth out there should be our motivation to get into positions, either in school or anywhere? What is the motivation?
Yes. The motivation. Okay. There might be other theories out there, but I believe that motivation comes from ourselves. Yeah. Though there are motivational speakers out there, they might give you just the words. Some might wait for someone to give him or her money, an amount of money before he sees it to be what motivation. Yeah. But you have to motivate yourself. You see, we don't have one motivation. You know what you want to achieve. So having what you want to achieve, motivate yourself, have the can-do spirit in you, and you can do it. Then start pushing it. The help will come. But it all depends on you to motivate yourself that I can do it. Start the process, and you'll be able to execute it.
Okay, so my last question, do you volunteer yourself to, before you became the SRC president, do you volunteer yourself to engage in other programs, like maybe usher, go and serve, and all those things? So what do you want to tell the people out there? If you do that, is it good for you to involve themselves in that, or all the time you should look at they paying you before you do it?
Yes. I think I started with the voice of the voiceless. Yes. I think right after senior high school, going out there to help other students and those that needs help on the street and orphans and all that stuff. And today it's paying me back. Nobody was paying me then. But someone will see my flyers somewhere, or will see me today and will be like, I know you, I know what you've done before, but I will help you. Yeah. Need some connection. The person might know, so you can volunteer. I will be there. Yeah. So what I would tell the students out there is that what you'll be doing today will pay you back tomorrow. Yeah, not about always money. The money is not now, the money is tomorrow. Yeah, so let's sacrifice today and the benefits will come tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I've really learned a lot.
Wow. Of course. When I'm done, I also ask you to give us a bit of your contributions. So, Nilsa, any further questions?
No, thank you. I've had enough.
You've had enough. Okay, amazing. So, Nilsa, since you've been a fresher, a level 100 student in nursing at here Pentecost University, can you share with us lastly some of your advices to your colleague friends on whatever you've received from His Excellency, how you can also excel at it?
Okay, so let me put it this way. When I think I was late for 3 weeks.
Okay.
And then when I came, anatomy was my main problem because they have already learnt the first light already. So my first quiz actually, it was over 21. Then I had 9.
9. Oh, amazing.
So I sat down and then I was like, nah, this wasn't you.
Yeah.
So I was throughout the day, even my coach Matthew was like, are you okay? Since you're not feeling well, he says, oh, it's just that you were. So when I went back, my roommates, I just let them start quiet. I was like, so what can I do to push this? Because even things that they were teaching us were still many. So how do I sit back And then, so luckily for me, I met this guy, Derek. I think he's a nursing student as well. So he came to tell us that he wanted to have a class with us. Then he would take us through some topics that we couldn't understand and all that. So I devoted my time for that because I knew what I wanted. And then when the first day it was about circulation and then respiration, the heartbeat and all that. So he taught me for that very basic. And then the thing was that I was focused and then I wanted to learn it. That was why I got it.
Wow.
If you go to the class and sit and without the vision of understanding what some people go to class and then say, oh, lecture with you. They've been saying that he doesn't teach well. So when he is going to the class, he's already having so he's not even ready to take anything. Yeah, so actually I'll encourage a nursing student to sit, learn, and then since we are handling lives, you should understand the core and everything we are learning. And I think if you sit and learn, you will get it.
Wow.
Yes, and that is how
You
it
go
goes.
further.
Yes.
Good. So thanks to you for your suggestions. And our final play before we end the show, I'm going to ask His Excellency an amazing question.
Okay.
What's your favorite genre of music?
I'm hoping you're not asking to sing.
Obviously, you get to that end.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Adam. Then
Daniel.
Hamilton.
Oh, okay, that's gospel, right?
Gospel.
Oh, wow, amazing. Daniel Hamilton. Hey, Daniel Hamilton. Shout out to you. So,
You said Diana.
yeah, I said Dinah Hamilton, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. So, you're actually going to sing her song. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, but let's make another.
You make it another time, right?
So, yeah, I'll
Okay.
give it for you. So.
Okay.
Okay. Adam, Wadum, son.
Adom, Asa.
Okay.
And this is where we sign out for the A Plus Drive show.
Yeah.
We thank you all for joining us, and His Excellency, we much appreciate you here.
You're welcome.
Miss Mary Nanajua, thanks for joining us too, and Neosa, thanks for joining us. And maybe quickly we can just present what we have for our president today. And also we want to present to you
Wow.
a notepad, just a simple one for an honor and
Wow.
appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
God bless you so much.
Okay, so we'll catch you up next week by this time. And it's the A Plus Drive show, and I'm your special host, Christian Fiado. Catch us live on Facebook at 12 to 1 p.m. And the name again is Christian Fiado. Bye.
Bye.